You are listening to the Urban Sports Scene with Wole and Ray, and we are part of Amplifier Media at amplifiermedia.com. It's time for HBCU Corner. Our guest is one of the best offensive tackles in the Swac and all of college football. He was recently selected to the 2023 HBCU Legacy Bowl. Without further ado, we'd like to welcome University of Arkansas Pine Bluff tackle Mark Evans, the second on the show. What's up? And welcome to HBCU Corner with the Urban Sports Scene.
What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely. What's good, bro?
Not much.
Cool.
It's good Monday morning.
I know that's right. So, Ray and I, we love homecomings. I mean, we a little outdated now for homecoming, but still, we love homecoming. So what would you say is, in terms of Arkansas Pine Bluff homecoming experience, what is that like?
I would say the most thing that's like versatile experience would probably be like the tailgating aspect of it. Because, after the game, it's crazy after the game, we walking out, people asking us if we lost or we won the game. I'm like, y'all ain't go to the game. Like, no, we tailgating the whole time. So I'm like, that was crazy to me because, like, just to hear that question, like, the game just ended today. Asking, like, did y'all win? It's like, y'all didn't go to the game, y'all didn't experience something like this. So, that's kind of like one of the most craziest things, just having everybody back on campus, all the, my members of my fraternity coming back on campus, seeing my family out there, everybody just come out there, just showing love and support is like a crazy thing, it's just like a whole, new experience. All
right. It already happened, right? I want to make sure it already happened, right? Homecoming for y'all already went down, right?
Oh yeah, homecoming was like last week. Yeah, it already
last week.
Already.
Okay. So was it packed? Was it lit? Like,
it was packed. It's more packed than the games on a regular, regular season game. Homecoming be, it's deep out there. So, everybody pulling up, coming to support. Or they're just coming to have fun, really. So it's really what it is. People just coming back to have fun, live their older, and living their younger days.
Wow.
Hey, was there any like special acts over there? Like any like rappers come down to perform or anything like that?
Oh no, in my school we really don't get people. They be getting people like they get all the top rappers that's hot right now. We really didn't get nobody. I didn't want you. We got SWV, so you on the stage singing "Rain Down," and everybody we all like, come on now, we 20-something years old. We don't even know nothing about SWV. So I do think my parents raised me on R&B music, but everybody else, they was kind of upset because you see everybody getting all these rappers, hot artists, SWV, it's 2021, so anybody really trying to listen to them. Like, we trying to have a little fun.
So you're from Houston, right?
Oh, I'm originally from St. Louis, but I spend like a majority of my time in Houston. So
all right, so Houston got a lot. We talk about musicians, man. There's a lot of bumping artists that came out of Houston. You know what I'm saying? So for you, who was your favorite Houston music artist?
I really don't have like a favorite Houston artist, but I know when I first moved out there, there was somebody named, by the name of Zero.
Yeah.
He was all like, "You don't know Zero?
Zero.
Like, Zero. I don't know Zero. I don't know none of them. I think it was ABN, Zero, them, all them. I want to say Mo 3. He was usually from Dallas, but all them rappers, I was like, I'm not familiar with it, but I kind of gave him a chance. So I kind of miss Zero. Zero, he cool. I like some of his music, so that's probably one of my favorite artists.
You said St. Louis, so you like Nelly back in the day?
Yeah, Nelly. Nelly was cool. Nelly was hot, most definitely. He was one of the hottest come out the city. So
Chingy
too.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, let's do it, man. So I mentioned in the introduction that you were selected to the 2023 HBCU Legacy Bowl. What does this honor mean to you, my man?
Oh, this is a real guy. It's a real big thing. It's kind of a blessing because, to be like one of the, I think I'm the first player selected. So, for them to, reach out to me to be the first one selected in this bowl game was like really just like crazy. But, I never really seen my siblings have an opportunity when it's first selected. So, it's kind of just like amazing to me just to be, having my name attached with a bowl like that. Things they're doing for HBCU players, I think it's like a real big thing. It's real great thing. So, I want to take advantage of what everything it has to offer, so I just want to go out there, make it the best week out, of my career, so.
Hey, bro, so we here in the Washington, D.C. area, we watched Trent Williams over all these years. He one of the best NFL linemen ever. Who's somebody you compare yourself to, whether it's a former player or somebody's playing currently? Who would you model your game after? Or who do you think that you most compare yourself to?
Well, everybody really compared me, Teron Armstead. He came from my school, but the thing about that is Teron Armstead, he's like 6'5". I ain't 6'5". I'm kind of like 6'3", 6'2", and the 6'3", area. So, I'm like, yeah, I can really just compare myself. But, there's some things he can do that I can't do. Just, just because of the height difference, stuff like that. So, a player I really would compare myself to is a player like, Isaiah Wynn. He went to Georgia, he played for the Patriots. I think he was the first, second round draft pick. So, he kind of like, we got the same measurables, stuff like that. So, like, that's a player that, I similarly compare myself to, try to use his play style, use things that work for me. I think work for him and make it work for me. So that's a player like that I would kind of compare myself to.
So and for you, what would you say your game style is like though, personally? Like, what would you say if somebody you had to describe yourself? How would you describe yourself to scouts, to a person? How would you describe your game?
Man, people probably gonna hate this, but I'll probably say like more like finesse. They probably say like finesse shouldn't be in the same thing as offensive line, but I can get dirty, get down low, and get dirty when I need to. But kind of like I'm more finesse play. I like to use my feet, my ability to my advantage. To get the blockers done. Make lanes for the running back. Create the pocket for the quarterback. So like that. So I would say I'm like a finesse player. Using my abilities to my advantage.
So you would say like you're good in space, like when you're pulling, like you're that guy.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to get on DBs, close space down because one more move, most of the time they more legs nuts, so you don't want to go out there just too top heavy or doing stuff, kind of come out there without their feet chopping stuff like that. Kind of like get in the space and just be nimble as possible.
I know that's right. So in terms of like I want to go back to being in the Legacy Bowl. I want to go back to that just a little bit. How big is it for you to just get that national attention? Because it's going to be on NFL TV. Like, how big is that for you?
That's a crazy thing for me because this being on NFL Network, I know scouts gonna be watching. I know they're gonna be intense. Not intense. They're gonna be watching on a actual TV channel. So it's a big thing for me. My family ain't nobody never done nothing like this. So for my family to be able to tune in and watch me on that stage, it's kind of very honor for me. I'm kind of putting the feeling in my back and getting things done. So, that's kind of like something that's real big to me. I look forward to doing that.
Awesome.
Hey, I want to circle back real quick because I know we talked about music. You said SWV. You don't really like the R&B stuff. So when you prepare
I like the R&B stuff.
Oh, you do?
I like the R&B stuff. They got some hits. What's another song they had? I get so.
Oh my God! I love it.
Hey, he performed it too. So that's how you gonna get hyped for that game before you go on the field to get them nerves out. What you gonna listen to? I know
it depends on the vibe right now. Sometimes I like to, if I listen to too much trap, I'll be kind of like thinking about going out there, just get my head in the wrong space, going out there trying to kill everything.
That's how you supposed to do it.
Sometimes I like to, but for me, kind of most of the time when I go out there trying to, go out there just kill stuff, I kind of find myself in bad positions, messing up plays, doing stuff I need to do, just doing a little too much extra, it's kind of getting me out of my game. So, sometimes it's like, take it back a little bit, calm down, listen to kind of like, my mom, she always listen to, R&B, like the older R&B, like Smokey Robinson, the Supremes, Aretha Franklin, stuff like that. When we drive up the football practice. So, I kind of like cut that on, kind of take me back in time, when everything was so simple, it was calm, it was nothing too much. The stakes weren't very high, you ain't going out there losing draft, something like that. So, I just kind of like to put that stuff on, like take me back, reminiscing, stuff was like, more simpler, that calmed me down. I'm able to go out there, just go out there, level headed and do what I got to do.
I love it, man. He got old soul. I like that, right?
Hey, absolutely. So talk about representing HBCUs, attending an HBCU. Also, after that, I want you to give us your thoughts on the transfer portal because it's crazy right now.
All right, so I would say attending HBCU is nothing like, being surrounded by, your people. It's not like that, they was built for us. So, for me, I feel like people don't really like, have a lot of education or information about HBCUs. Because, when I first got here, it was like, when I forgot the offer, I didn't even know what UAPB was. I didn't know what HBCU was, sadly. So, I'm kind of like, damn, what kind of institution is this? So, after my research, team was real bad. So, I was kind of like, man, I might not want to go there. But, after all, I ain't have a lot of offers. So, I was like, I can't, biggest can be choose. So, I had to do what I seen. I seen Armstead had made it up out of there. So, I was like, yeah, he can do it. It's like, it was a full ride. So, mama, she can take me, she had a fun to, take me through college, So, I just had to, make do what I had. So, I would say, also going back to, the whole question about attending HBCU, I would say it's nothing like being around your people like that. Also like the whole aura around HBCU is just crazy. You know, seeing people on campus and every day it's like a fried chicken Wednesday, stuff like that. You know, and fries. You know, they had a fried fish on Friday, that type of stuff. You know, I love that type of stuff. You know, I don't think you can get that kind of you know experience at a PWI in my opinion. So you know, that's kind of like a few of the things that I love about going to my HBCU. You know, and I also love like it's kind of like you know. Everybody at HBCU is kind of like a gang, but you know when one jumping on HBCU and they come like a PWI something like that, I kind of like how everybody just congregate together. You know, they all kind of they all kind of got each other back. You know, even though it's kind of like a rivalry. You know, everybody got each other back. And what was the last part of that question you asked?
I was asking you about the transfer portal. Because a lot of people are jumping there, and some people are leaving HBCUs, but a lot of people are actually coming to HBCUs too.
I feel like you know it's kind of a win-lose situation. Actually, you know, people coming in and people leaving. I feel like it's a win situation because you know you kind of got some, you know, high-profile players coming in. You know, giving the whole HBCU a lot of a lot of attention. You know, in a way. So you know, I kind of like to see that. But I kind of hate to see like people leave HBCUs, but you know when they leave HBCUs, you know, they kind of career kind of go downhill. You know. They don't have the same production they had at HBCU, and they kind of like fall off the map, you know, essentially. And they could have just, you know, stayed at the HBCU and been doing what they were doing, like, you know, kind of been in the situation where I'm at right now. You know, if you never would have left, you know, you would still just, you know, stay loyal to the soil and do what you had to do. You would have been out there, you know, just in the same position as them from the HBCU. I don't know, it's kind of, to me, I feel like doing it from HBCU is like, you know, it's kind of more, it means more to me doing it from HBCU. You know,
like a badge of honor, like a badge of honor.
Yeah, because you don't have a lot of resources there as a PWI, stuff like that. So, you know, do it from HBCU, you know, y'all barely got stuff like that. You know, y'all got less than what we got. You know, it's kind of like, you know, like you said, a badge of honor.
Mm. So you would recommend for recruits to attend HBCU, definitely?
Oh, for sure, most definitely. You know, if you want to get that experience, you know, you want to play good football, you know, the stands going to be packed. Fans going to be out there, you know, they're going to be out there supporting y'all. So, you know, if you want to get that experience, I suggest you come to HBCU. It's not like it.
Well, I do have like one last question for you. You all had like a tough loss Saturday against Alabama A&M, but your whole team, you ran for like 294 yards. I want to ask you, like, for you, how proud are you for yourself as a lineman, and also as your teammates, just to kind of have that type of running attack?
You know, I'm kind of proud of us as a whole, because I ain't out there doing it by myself. You know, it's all five of us out there, all five out there playing as one. So, you know, all of us to come together, you know, going out there, you know, making holes. So, you know, our running back Kayvon Britton, you know, KB 230, he was working 270, so you might have to call him KB 270 now, you know. For him to go out there, you know, he's a young cat. For him to go out there, you know, kind of put the team on his back and stay, you know, rush. I think he'll take some tough hits, you know, so like that. He's kind of like, you know, one thing. Because some of the times, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes we might have missed up on the side, might have been a hole there, but you know, with that kind of back years, you know, he made some out of nothing. So, you know, to see that, you know, see the play he's grown. Because I don't even think he rushed like, you know, for that much last season. You know, he was the first. So, you know, to see him come in this year and you gonna kind of take that jump as a player is kind of like a great thing to see. So, you know, I love to see that. You know, everybody on the team fighting back. You know, defense doing their job as well. You know, so it sounded like it was a tough loss to take. But you know, I'm really surprised. You know, I'm kind of excited for the growth that we took as a team. Though.
No, you can look at it. You guys are getting better every week. You know, every week. You know, the week before that, you was like the same thing, competitive, close loss. So I feel like you guys are getting better every week. But anyway, we appreciate you being on the show. Is there anything you'd like to add, my man?
No problem. I think y'all can have, you know, shout out for y'all to have, you know, shout out to my mom at the crib. You know, she's probably gonna end up watching this somewhere. But you know, shout out to the whole family, HBCU as a whole. Shout out to everybody, you know, who's been, you know, a fan of me or just watching me this whole journey. I appreciate everybody.
Man, thanks, man. You keep up the great work, man. Your future is so bright, man. So you keep it up, my man.
No problem.
Yeah, bro. We're gonna follow you on social. So
definitely.
Hopefully you can come back on as you move forward in your journey, bro.
All right, man. Have me on. No problem. Just invite me. You know, I'm hopping on there. No problem. Appreciate you,
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.